Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel SKTech. In today's video, we are going to discuss about wrapper classes. So let's see what are the topics that we are going to cover. First topic we are going to cover is what is a wrapper class in Java and need of wrapper classes, advantage of wrapper classes, and there are some more concepts called autoboxing and unboxing. And also we are going to see the custom wrapper class in Java with the help of some example. So let's see one by one. So what is wrapper class in Java? So as a name suggests, wrapper means we are going to wrap something, or you can say wrapper class are object encapsulating primitive Java types. Okay, so basically wrapper classes are used to wrap primitive data types such as int, char, float, double and so on into the objects. So the question arises, why we need to wrap it, the primitive data type, to convert into the object? What is the usage or what is the purpose of the wrapper classes? So basically there are lots of purposes in Java where we need to convert or where we need to wrap primitive data type to make it as an object. So let's see one by one some couple of the point here. So basically generic classes only work with the objects and don't support primitives. So this is the one reason in Java all the generic classes work only with the objects. Since primitive data types are the not the type of the objects, so we need to do something to make it as an object. So that is where wrapper classes helps to convert the primitive data type into the objects. So this is the one need or one purpose of the wrapper classes. For example, Java collection framework work with the object only. Okay, so long back before the Java 5, let's say almost 15 years back, there was no concept called autoboxing and unboxing. We will see what is autoboxing and unboxing. So basically we were not able to add any primitive data types value in the collection types. We will also see what is the collection in next upcoming videos, but just think like we have a collection concept in Java which is very powerful and which is widely used. But before Java 7, there was no concept to store primitive types into the collections. Okay, those collections are works only with the objects. So at that time, those primitive values need to be manually converted to corresponding wrapper classes and stored in the collection. Okay, so let's see actual needs of the wrapper classes. So they convert primitive data types into object. That is the one thing, and we have seen what is the purpose of converting the primitive data type into the objects. So basically objects are needed if we wish to modify the argument passed into the method, because primitive data types are passed by value. Okay. Second need is like the classes in Java.util package handle only objects. So util package also will become as part of the collection only, and hence wrapper classes help in this case also. So this is the another need of the wrapper classes. Next need is like data structures in the collection framework such as array list, vector and all store only objects. Objects in a sense reference variable, not the primitive data types. So in this case also wrapper classes will help to convert the primitive data types into the wrapper classes, or you can say object classes. Next need is we can say an object is needed to support synchronization in multithreading. So basically object is required to support the synchronization in the multithreading. We will see multithreading separately in next upcoming video, but there also we require the object. So again if we want to use the primitive data types into the synchronization concept in the multithreading, we need to convert it. So here also wrapper classes will help it. Okay, so these are some of the needs and purpose of the wrapper classes. Okay, now let's see what is the advantage, why we are converting it, why they are working only with the object. So there are lots of advantage to work with the wrapper classes, or you can say object classes in the Java. First is like collection allowed only object data type, and why it is, because On object data, we can call multiple methods like compare to, equals, to string and all. Method is not available with the primitive data type. So this is the another advantage of the wrapper classes. Next is like cloning process only work with the object. So what is cloning? Cloning is like copying the data from one object to the another object. So there are concept called cloning. We will see in next upcoming video as part of the multi-threading only. So this is the another advantage of using the wrapper class. Next, object data allowed null value. Like in primitive data types, null value will not be allowed, right? It will allow some default value like integer, it would be 0, double it would be 0.0, like that. But if the data type is the object like string classes or a null, that will allow null. So if we convert the primitive data type into the classes, or you can say wrapper classes, then it will allow null value. So this is the another advantage of the wrapper classes. Next advantage is like serialization. Serialization can allow only object data. Okay, so in that case also wrapper classes can be give the advantage. So these are couple of the advantage of the wrapper classes. Now let's see, Java has provided for all the primitive data types as a wrapper classes. For example, all primitive data types like boolean, we have corresponding booleans wrapper classes. We have byte, then byte, char for character, double for double, float, float, int for int, it is having integer, for long it is having long, for short it is having short. So these are primitive types, okay, and these are wrapper class type. So basically there is a terms used called autoboxing and unboxing. Autoboxing means when we are converting from primitive to wrapper class, that process is called autoboxing. And let's say we have some requirement where we want to convert wrapper classes into back to the primitive type. So that is called unboxing, that Java will do automatically after Java 5. We will see one by one how we can do it with the help of some example. Okay, so these are the corresponding primitive data types to wrapper classes. Okay, now let's see, so how do we convert a primitive value to a corresponding wrapper class. For example, let's say we have an int, and for int Java has provided integer wrapper class, right? Or let's say we have a char, Java has provided again character wrapper class, right? So how we can do this, how we can convert it if we have a primitive types, and how we can convert it into the integer type, right? Because if you are creating integer type wrapper class object only, then there is no need to of conversion. But let's say you have already some primitive data types already used it, and you want to convert it into the wrapper class to use it as an object, then how we can do it? So well, we can either use the constructor or static factory method to convert the primitive value to an object of a wrapper class. So basically wrapper class provides some constructor or some static method, using that we can convert it all the primitive data type into the corresponding wrapper class. We will see how we can do it. So basically those conversion from primitive to wrapper class is called autoboxing, and from wrapper to back to primitive it's called unboxing. So before Java 5 it was required lots of handling and to do the manual conversion, but after Java 5 this conversion can be done automatically by using feature called autoboxing and unboxing. So what is boxing refer here? Basically boxing refers to convert a primitive value into a corresponding wrapper object, because this can happen automatically, that's why it is known as autoboxing. Okay. Similarly, when a wrapper object is unwrapped into a primitive value, then this is known as unboxing. Okay. Now let's see some example of the autoboxing, then it will be more clear. So first example is, let's say we have a collection called integer type. Don't worry about the syntax and all, this we will discuss again as part of the collection topics, okay, in next upcoming video. So this is the way of creating the any list types of the collection, and let's say we have created this collection as a integer class type, and we want to store some primitive data value, let's say 1. So Java will automatically convert this primitive value into the wrapper class. So this is called autoboxing. Similar to that, let's say we have created some wrapper class called integer, and inside that if you want to provide any primitive type value, that is also valid, because Java internally will call some methods and do this auto boxing. So here internally it uses value of method to facilitate the conversation. So the same piece of code can be related to something like this. Let's say we have a wrapper class integer, we are trying to provide the primitive data types, so it will automatically do the conversion from primitive to wrapper class. And how it will do? Basically internally it will call some method provided by the wrapper classes. This method is available in all kinds of the wrapper classes. For integer, let's say integer dot value of, and then same primitive value it will assign it here, and then it will convert it into the wrapper class. So similar goes to the all the other data types also. Now let's see some other example also, and then we will see more. So let's say we have a class called Autoboxing. We have main method. Inside the main method, let's say we have some primitive data type like character. So char ch equal to a. Okay. When this variable, if you are assigning it into the wrapper object, then this will automatically converted into the wrapper object. This is called autoboxing. Similar to that, let's say we have a one collection called array list. Here we are providing as an integer type of the array list, and inside the array list, since it is trying to hold the wrapper type object, and we are providing some primitive value, right? So here again Java will do automatically convert from primitive to wrapper object. So this is again called autoboxing, and if you try to print this value, you will see something like this. You will see output like 25. So this is the another example of the autoboxing, and how the autoboxing is done automatically. Basically Java will do internally with the help of some constructor or with the help of some method provided by the wrapper classes like value of. Similar to the autoboxing, unboxing is done automatically also when we passing the object to a method that expect a primitive, or when assigning it to the primitive variable. Something like, let's say we have a wrapper type object integer, and here we are providing some primitive data type. So automatically it will convert it into the wrapper object, right? Now let's say this wrapper object we want to unbox it into the primitive type. How we can do it? So one way is like, let's say we have some method that is expecting some primitive type. So since it is expecting some primitive data type, and if you are passing some wrapper type object, then Java will do automatically unboxing here, and based on the calculation it will return to the primitive data type. Or we can directly assign this wrapper object into the primitive object. So here also Java will do unboxing. Okay. So if we write a method that accept a primitive value or a wrapper object, we can still pass the both value to them. Like here this method is expecting like some primitive value, right? But still we are able to pass some wrapper object, right? Similar to that, if it is expecting some wrapper object, and if we are passing some primitive value, that is also valid. That's why we are saying like, if we write a method that accept a primitive value or a wrapper object, we can still pass both value to them. Okay, let's see some another example for the unboxing also. So let's say we have some wrapper object character ch equal to some value, and we assign this variable into the primitive data type, then automatically character object to primitive conversation will happen, and this is called unboxing. Similar to that, let's say we have some array list, and here we have assigned some integer data type. So Java will automatically do autoboxing, and again let's say using this object there is some method called get, and using that if you are trying to get the value, so that basically that is going to return as a wrapper object, and those variable if you are assigning it into the primitive data type, then automatically this is going to convert from wrapper to primitive type. So this is called again unboxing. So if you run this program, you will see the proper output something like 24. So this is about unboxing. Now let's see some other example with the other data type like byte. Let's say we have a byte a equal to 1, and since conversation can be done either by the static method, that's what we have seen of value of method, or by the constructor. So let's say if we are trying to create the wrapper object of the type byte, and here we are providing the variable, Java will automatically do auto boxing. So this is valid till the Java 8, but in Java 9 we have this method. This value of method is available in Java 9 only. We will again revise this wrapper class concept in the Java 9 season. Okay, moving ahead, let's say we have a integer type primitive data, and if you want to convert it into the wrapper object, again corresponding to the integer data type, we have integer wrapper class, and we will do something like this. Similar to this, same conversation for float data type, for double data type, and for again character data type. So let's say we have written some statement to print that. And similar to the auto boxing, again let's say we have this variable, we have this wrapper type object variable, right, and we want to unwrap it or unbox it into the primitive data type. How we can do it? Again same operation, we will directly assign to the primitive data variable, something like for byte object to byte data type, integer object to integer data type, float object to float data type, double object to double data type, and then similar goes to character data type to char variable of the primitive data type. And if we print this, this is also going to print proper value. So if you run this program, you are going to see output something like this. So value of the wrapper object, that's what we have printed this statement, and this is are the value. And again after unwrapping it, after unwrapping in the sense from wrapper class object into the primitive data types, so and if we are printing it, again it is going to print proper value. So this is all about the wrapper class. What is the wrapper class? What are the need of the wrapper class? What is the purpose of the wrapper class? What are the advantage of the wrapper class? And where and all we can use the wrapper classes? How we can wrap it? How the auto boxing and unboxing will work? What is auto boxing and what is unboxing? Okay. Now let's see, is there any way we can create our own custom wrapper class? So what wrapper class is basically doing? It was doing some conversion, right? Some primitive data type to some object data type. Similar to that, let's say if we want to create our own wrapper class, what we can do it? So Java wrapper classes wrap the primitive data type. That's what we have seen, right? So we can create a class that wrap data inside it. So just let's check how to create our own custom wrapper class in Java. So it can be implemented for creating certain structure like queue, stack and all, because there we can implement our own custom wrapper class and we can do our own operation. Something like, let's say we have a class called maximum, we have created it, and inside the maximum what we are doing it, we have created two variable like max equal to 0, size equal to 0. This variable we have created to do some operation or to maintain some pointer. So let's say we have created one method called insert. Inside the insert we are expecting some integer data type variable, and based on this variable we are going to return some maximum value that is going to store inside this wrapper class. And we have provided another method that is top, that is going to give max value available in this wrapper class object. Similar to that, if we want to print element from all the element that we have stored, something like similar to the stack or queue, so same operation we can perform it here. So we have created this class and using this class and use this class in the main method. So how we can do this? So let's say we have created one main method. Inside the main method we can create our object of the our maximum class similar to the any other class, and using the insert method that we have created here we can use it, right? So we can insert multiple value. So what this is going to do, basically it is going to prepare one queue or stack similar to the implementation. Let's say what is the implementation of that. So basically when you call this insert method for the first time, it is going to set the size. What are the size was the default, that is 0. Now it is going to increment as plus plus, so it is going to make the size as 1, and it is going to see is it the max size that we are allowing it. No, it is not. Then it is going to store that max value is that. Okay, Similar to that, let's say we have inserted 3 value and we want to check what is the maximum element available. So, since we have already created one top method that is going to return max value available inside this custom wrapper class, and also we are going to print number of the element inserted. So, basically this class we have created to insert the number of the record, and two functionality we have implemented, right. One is like insert, we can insert a number of the value. Second is like if we want to get what are the max element that we have inserted it, that is what we have implemented it using the top method. And second, like element number, like how many element we have inserted it. So, similar to the any stack or queue, we have created our own custom class. So, that is called custom wrapper class, and using that if you run this program you will see something output like this. So, let us say we have inserted 12, 3, 23. So, what is the top element that we have inserted? Top element in the sense, in the case of the stack, the last element, right. So, last element we have inserted as 23, it is printed in 23, and we have printed like number of element inserted. So, how many element we have inserted? So, we have inserted 3. So, like this we can create the custom wrapper class similar to the stack or queue, and we can define the logic as per our requirement. Let us say we have requirement to define like the maximum element that has been inserted inside this custom class, right, or how many element has been inserted inside this custom class. These two functionality we have implemented it here, right. According to that we can implement other class like pop, post, some similar to the stack and queue only. So, these are about the custom class, how we can create the custom wrapper class and how we can use. So, that is all for today's video. In next upcoming video we are going to discuss about collection, that is the very important concept in Java. So, stay tuned, we will meet you soon. Thank you.